Hey dudes and chicks, and neither if those rules don't apply to you, welcome to Rick for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be popping this palette's cherry. This is Midwinter Dream. It's the Brittany Huffman and Ensley Reign collab. The color story looks like this. Those of you who are unfamiliar, it's fucking phenomenal. The shifts are breathtaking. Let's see if I can catch them in the mirror. Oh yeah, I caught them in the mirror. They are so good. What in the fuck? Well, let's just say thank you, Ensley Reign. So those of you, some of you know I've been on the search for new brands that match my aesthetic, my standard, my desires, my interests, brands that actually like match my personality to like try on my brand. You know, there's a million creators, they're creating content about whatever brands. I am looking for brands that speak to my heart. So anyways, this is a brand that definitely spoke to my heart when I saw the names of their palettes, the color stories, the themes. This is like a brand that I can totally do business with, and brand, like if it was like, I would swipe right on this brand. So I did swipe right on this brand, and I actually talked about the Cosmic Dreamer palette in one of my Hump It or Dump It's, and then this launched, and I haven't done a Hump It or Dump It since then. So anyways, I'm super excited to tell you guys my thoughts if you guys are interested in hearing them, or interested in finding out how I got this look, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. I swear to God, my camera focus is gonna drive me crazy. No, I just want to explain something. I have been like deathly ill. So, okay, here's the deal. I had to screw with some things. My memory card was out. My primer is probably not even functional anymore. I am going to start with, every color. I'm going to start with every color because they're all so fucking good, so fucking amazing. It's crazy. I'm going to start with the color, fuck, what color am I going to start with? I'm going to start with the color Frigid, like my heart. And I have primer on both eyes because for one, I'm almost out of primer and I put way too fucking much on one finger. And for two, I've been liking... Let me try to remember why was the other reason. I've actually been enjoying doing both eyes at the same time, but I don't really remember because it's been so long since I filmed. Okay, I'm going to use my MORPHE JH32, and this is my first time trying Ensley Reign, and I'm really fucking excited about it. I am excited about it because I'm excited to try some new shit, buy some new brands that are doing some exciting things. I've been really liking this brush lately. I'm not sure why, because I've actually been liking to keep my... I've been liking keeping my... God damn it. Words! I've been liking keeping my crease shade, the deepest deepening shade, really tight into the crease, which isn't my usual. I usually pull it up. I'm going to pull this all the way into the corner, but I'm going to keep it light. I like that a lot. This is a really pretty color. You guys know I love this color. It's like my shit. So I have been like so sick that I was actually basically bed fucked for like 2 solid days. It looked like I was gonna pull out of it. I've actually been sick for like a week, at least a week. And I was like holding it off, like staving it off and pretending like I wasn't sick because that's what I do. I trick myself into thinking I'm not sick for as long as I can until I actually have to admit that I'm sick. And so I've been sick for about like, I don't know, quite a while now. A solid week, anywho. Essentially, like I thought I was gonna snap out of it on like a certain day. I went and picked my kid up from Derby, and I basically went in and I like was holding my phone over my mouth, and I was telling everybody like, I'm sick, stay away from me, I've got something, whatever. And they were like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. It was like no big deal, right? And then on Monday, I was like bedridden. So that was like day 4. Thursday was like day 4 of the sickness, maybe day, I don't know. It was quite some time. So the last few days I was completely stuck on the couch, laying in a pool of my own sweat, watching Netflix. On the last day, my guy called me and he's like, hey, I'm gonna come check on you, I'm leaving work. I was like, okay, but I'm like super smelly, because I actually smelled like what I imagine the Micmac burial ground on fucking Pet Cemetery smells like. Like, I actually imagine that that's what it smelled like, was what I smelled like on Monday or Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so yeah, that would have been Tuesday. I was still that sick. And he came and checked on me, and I was like, oh my God. And like, I literally had this, like, I like smelled like death. I swear to God. Like, if you could imagine what death smells like, that's what I fucking smelled like that day. I fucked my primer up in the front. You can see where it's like doing some weird shit, but I know that that is not the shadow. I swear to you, it is the primer, because I seriously was sitting here fucking around this whole time. So, okay, anyways. So I kept telling people like, okay, I'm out of the shower. I washed off the stench of death. I feel like my apartment smelled like people had the plague, like it was like a place where people left all the bodies. Everybody said it didn't smell like that, so I can't help but wonder did it just smell like that to me? Because was that like a smell that you could only smell if you're like on the other side of the veil? Like nobody else could smell it but me? Like, I smell dead people. Because it was fucking bad. And so there. Okay, so here's the thing. Yeah, I'm going to take this up a little tiny bit. I'm not going to keep it close to the crease like I thought I was, because I'm sitting here talking, yammering on, and not really concentrating on what I am doing. I want to make sure that this blend is really nice, and I feel like I kind of got off to a weird start, but my primer is like super weird. I know that it's like when your primer sits for too long before you apply shadow, it like loses the wetness and it just turns into like this weird like eraser. It feels like eraser rubber, where it's like just like a layer of rubber on you. That's like, and not the good kind. So anyway, yeah, I'm just like coming out of that, and I had to like do my laundry because I actually had 0 fucking clothes. And so did my kid. And my kid has a concert tonight, an orchestra concert. I'm just like trying to get myself pulled together. I'm going to use this, it's Skatie. And it rhymes with Katie. Anyway, so I think I'm going to use my Made by Mitchell ME1. And I'm just going to go into that color and kind of blend some shit out maybe with this. Oh yeah, that's nice. And we're just kind of going in. Ooh, this is really pretty. Okay. I'm going to pull a shitty here in a second. Don't worry. Because I don't know why I'm drawn to this color, because it's gonna totally fuck me up, but you know how I like to test the boundaries. Honestly, if this palette makes it through this, I'm sure that it will. You guys know. I like to do all the shit they tell me not to. You know. Honestly, this is the first time I've talked all day. I haven't been on the phone or anything. And so I was just like sending texts, and I think like in my delirious mind, I was actually having conversations with people, and that I was just going to get on here and everything was going to be normal, and it isn't. So I'm going to go into Winterberry, and I'm going to blend that out with Winterberry, and it's going to probably screw things up. But like I say, if it doesn't, if it doesn't, then we're going to use Leorah in the look. And, okay. Oh no, that's fucking cute. Ooh! That doesn't look nearly as peach on the skin as it does in the pan. Ooh, that's fucking cute! Eee, that's adorable! Nice. I'm fucking excited about that. That looks really fucking... That looks so cute. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. You know, I knew it. I just had a really good feeling about this brand. I kind of have just been like taking some, like asking around about brands and like, I kind of actually found this one on my own searching because I'm just looking for brands that have like, that are really like matchy to my passions, my personality, my aesthetic on my channel, but also like things that I care about, like things that symbolize something to me. And I feel like these guys that, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but in one of my Hump It or Dump It's, I talked about the Cosmic Dreamer palette. And that's kind of a topic that's been up my alley. That looks so good. And honestly, I thought that was gonna fucking go really badly. So it didn't. And I'm gonna go back into Skatie. I'm certain I'm pronouncing that badly, but. And I'm just gonna gently drag this up to get rid of that harsh line right there, if you guys can see it. Oh, so anyways, Cosmic Dreamer, I'm glad I caught that and didn't like just leave you guys hanging like I normally do. Yeah, those of you who are new here, sometimes I start sentences and then I start doing my makeup and then it's just like lost in the cloud. Which is fine. I mean, honestly, I feel like for how many stories I tell when I'm doing my makeup, I hold on to quite a bit. What I don't do is I don't ever stop saying so that would be nice if I could ever pull that off, but whatever. I was gonna throw that color transformation in here because it's like this deep like brown. I actually wonder, is that like a brown I can do business with, or is it like it's a nice cool tone brown. It's almost like, ooh, that's just to the brown side of black. It looks a lot more brown on camera. That's almost black. Yeah, that's a nice neutral brown, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. So the Cosmic Dreamer, those of you who have been here quite a bit lately know that I've been doing a lot of content, oh God, can anybody give me a pointer on how to stop saying when you're filming? Like, how do you stop saying I know people do it. Annette did it. It was one of her goals for like 2020 or 2019 or something. She talked about it in like her end of the year video, and I just thought it was fantastic because the thought of stopping saying is like so grand to me. That's like, how would anybody even do that? Gosh, that looks so pretty. And into Winterberry. I think I have the trick figured out for my camera focusing going out of whack. So hopefully that'll be a thing. Oh, anyways, so the Cosmic Dreamer palette like caught my attention, and then that's what actually happened. The Cosmic Dreamer caught my attention, and then I kind of just followed. I pulled the sweater, I pulled on the yarn until I found a bunch of palettes by these guys that kind of have been like fitting the aesthetic I've been liking lately, or not necessarily the aesthetic, but just like matching the content that I've been doing lately and the things that I've been interested in talking about on like Get Ready With Me's and like my collabs with Nikki Raven and such. So I just decided to pull the trigger on it, and this palette was actually, I mean, it was pricey. I'm not gonna lie, even for me. And I had to use like Afterpay or whatever the fuck it was, but I mean, honestly, like, people can say whatever they want about Afterpay, but if it wasn't for Afterpay, I wouldn't even have a channel, so. I used Afterpay to get this palette and the Cosmic Dreamer palette. I'm actually still paying it off, to tell you the truth, but I don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna do the underneath. I wonder, maybe I should use a different brush, a little different brushy poo here. I'm gonna use my UC84 by Unearthly, and I'm just gonna kind of do the under lower, the upside down. You guys know this is this color story is like my jam, so. And then I'm going to use the same brushes, except for the first one. That looks really pretty. I think I may go in with the color transformation because that does look a little bit light, maybe. I don't know. Man, that color Winterberry just really hit the spot. I can't explain like what that did for me, but I didn't think it was gonna work because it's so peachy. It worked like a dream. It's not that peachy, and it's gonna blend out the under eye so good. Like, God, that's just like the nicest pink. How did they do it? What kind of sorcery is this? Huh? Look at it. It doesn't look, I mean, it's peach for sure. I don't know what's going on with my lighting. I don't know if that's something I did to the setting on my camera. I really need to learn more about my camera, I feel like, because it really is important to know how to operate your camera and saves you so much trouble. I've gotten this far on really not knowing anything about my camera, but it's like, it seems like I've been having some problems with it lately, and I know that it's not because anything's wrong with my camera, but just because like something, you add something, a touch of this, something here, something there, and it like changes things, and you need to know like what the problem is, you know? I'm going to use my REPHR 21, without a doubt, and my NYX Glitter Primer. So since that color worked, I'm going to use Bera, whatever the fuck. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that word is. And then I'm going to use, I mean, I could use so many of these colors and they all have the most interesting shifts. It's fucking crazy. Okay, so I'm going to use absolutely Boreas, I think Marzana, Boreas, and Bera. Or Bera. I'm so sorry if I'm slaughtering that. And with JESSUP 234, I'm going into Boreas. I'm so sorry. This looks like a pink to blue, like bluish purple shift in the pan, but on it's very bluish, like purple. And then I'm going into Marzana on the other side, and this looks like kind of a different texture. Ooh, it's super creamy. Ooh, like super creamy. Ooh, this is gonna be nuts. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. So Boreas, God dang it, I need to know. Anybody want to help a bitch out in the comments, feel free. I'm probably gonna Google it. I should have Googled it first, I had no idea. Wow, that looks striking as hell. Those colors are super bright. I'm gonna kind of just deepen up this outer. I'm just gonna pack this on here and kind of just cover up, blend this. Since there's so many options, I'm gonna use Reflection in the bottom with Morphe JH39. All of these are different textures and finishes. The color Boreas or whatever it is more like a moonlighter. It's like a glow. And then Marzana is super foily, and both are very shifty. Reflection is more true to color, and it's kind of a glittery, not glittery, but like shimmery. I'm gonna spray this. Yeah, that's very true to color, so that's not, maybe. I would say, I feel safe to say it's not a duochrome, and if it is, it's like a pink to silver shift. It's hard to say because they're all just so shifty. I would say, yeah, that's like a raspberry to a silver shift, and then everything else is like super shifty. The one I'm about to use is like a peach to a green shift. So I'm gonna use my trusty Voldemorphe pencil brush from the Ice Slate collection, which we don't love Voldemorphe. It's the one who shan't be named. But I do love this brush. Ooh. Oh my god, I literally just turned into a fairy in 5 seconds. Oh my gosh. No! That's so cute! Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, it has been a long time since I've done my makeup. Oh my god, that looks so adorable! What is this? Midwinter Dream? I thought it was Midwinter Fairy. I'm going for the brow bone because I can't fucking stop myself. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. I'm gonna fucking give this a little brushy brush. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna do my other shimmer eye. Wow, that is like literally like, I don't know if you guys can see what's going on here, but it's like literally, okay, seriously, let me check here. Because I can actually see, let me see if you can see the shift right here. If I can do it like, oh, yeah, you can see the pink right there. Oh! Annette, you're so smart, thank you. I'm sorry for jacking up your shit, but fuck. Look at how good that works. Anyway, I can probably see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 solid, distinct, different colors. So, I mean, that's like quite a bit of shift here. So this is the look. I'm gonna go finish the other eye, finish the look, and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used Rouge and Rogue eye wigs. I have no idea what they are. I think they're Slayer. I'm pretty sure they're Slayer. I used my Urban Decay 24/7 gel liner in Woodstock on the outside, and then I used my Platinum in my NYX Slide On Glide On All Day Hard On. And then my Unearthly Cosmetics blush, this color, I'm pretty sure it's Shy, but I fucking love the way it turned out. I really over blushed. And then I used Star Surfer as my highlighter, and Scooby Snacks lip gloss. It doesn't look like much on camera, but in real life it's super cute, and it just has like these weird little flecks. I'm just kind of, I don't know, a little bored of all my, like the options that I had, which was like Wonderland by whatever the fuck that old ass fucking outdated antiquated brand is. I literally have no idea what it is. It's like, hold on, hold please. Ofra. Ofra, that's what it is. So anyways, okay, I'm just gonna gush around about this palette for just a few minutes. I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be so good, and honestly, when I opened it up, it was like a treasure chest of fucking shifts and textures. It's just amazing. The color story is fucking fantastic and totally usable for me. And honestly, I would have gone like into the greens and whatnot, but I kind of just wanted to do something a little bit different. There's so many options, and this palette is very functional. The shifts really match the mattes, and so I love that. And honestly, I'm really excited to play more with this palette. When I opened it up, it took my breath away, and there was also like a couple of other breathtaking moments during this look. So I'm just really excited to get to know these shadows a little bit better. And congratulations to Brittany Huffman for doing this collab, which I never say, but I really like her work on Instagram, and she's not a YouTuber, so she might, if you're watching me on YouTube, then you might not be familiar with her on Instagram, but anyways, if you're not, then go check her out. Yeah, so anyways, that's all there is. There is no more. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Listen to that note I just hit, even though I'm dying. Oh, just kidding, I'm not dying. My daughter says I'm overly dramatic. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you were like, oh my gosh, she is so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you're like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon because I don't hold anything back on Patreon. Currently, I go live at 1 p.m. most Fridays, Mountain Standard Time, and that is subject, I might be in transition with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer.